With a staggering net worth of $7.5 million and a mantle lined with prestigious Emmy Awards, Keke Palmer has firmly established herself as an undeniable powerhouse and a true icon of the modern entertainment industry. From her magnetic on-screen presence to her undeniable entrepreneurial spirit, she embodies the very essence of a Hollywood boss. However, the glittering empire she presides over today is a far cry from her humble beginnings in the Midwest. Her trajectory is a masterclass in resilience, talent, and sheer willpower. But what exactly does it take to navigate the unforgiving waters of show business for over 2 decades? What pivotal moments and silent battles transformed a hopeful young girl into the multifaceted mogul we celebrate today? Early life and struggles. Before the dazzling lights of Hollywood beckoned, her story began in the working-class neighborhoods of Harvey, Illinois. Growing up in an environment where opportunities were scarce, she was surrounded by the harsh realities of economic instability. Yet her household was deeply rooted in love and artistic passion. Her parents, Larry and Sharon, were former actors themselves who recognized their daughter's extraordinary potential early on. They became the bedrock of her ambition. Sharon, in particular, was a monumental force in her life. She recognized that her daughter possessed a rare spark, a natural magnetism that could transcend their immediate circumstances. Sharon instilled in her a profound sense of self-belief, teaching her about resilience, faith, and the importance of never shrinking herself to fit into the limited expectations of others. The pursuit of a dream, however, required monumental sacrifices. Recognizing that Illinois could not offer the platform she needed, her family made the daunting decision to uproot their entire lives and move to Los Angeles. This relocation was not a glamorous transition. It was a desperate leap of faith that plunged the family into severe financial strain. They left behind the comfort of their community, stable jobs, and familiarity, plunging into the cutthroat reality of an industry that rejects thousands daily. The pressure on the young star was immense. She was no longer just a child chasing a hobby. She was the beacon of hope for her family's financial survival. This immense responsibility brought profound emotional challenges. While other children her age were navigating the simple trials of grade school, she was enduring grueling audition circuits, facing constant rejection, and shouldering adult-level stress. She was frequently subjected to the agonizing sting of being told she wasn't the right fit, testing her youthful confidence at every turn. Furthermore, her early brushes with success isolated her from her peers. She faced severe bullying and alienation from other children who could not comprehend her unique lifestyle and responsibilities. The very talent that set her apart also made her a target for jealousy and misunderstanding. The weight of being a child star and the primary breadwinner created a complex dynamic, forcing her to mature long before her time. She had to learn how to navigate predatory industry practices, demanding schedules, and the relentless scrutiny of the public eye while still trying to figure out her own identity. Yet, these grueling early years forged an unbreakable spirit within her. Every rejection fueled her determination, and every financial hardship suffered by her family served as a stark reminder of why she could not afford to fail. The crucible of her early life did not break her. Instead, it tempered her into the formidable, multifaceted entertainer who would eventually conquer Hollywood on her own terms. The transition from a struggling hopeful to a recognized talent was paved with countless tears, sleepless nights, and an unwavering commitment to her craft. Looking back at those formative years, it becomes abundantly clear that the hardships she endured were not just obstacles, but the very foundation upon which her enduring legacy would be built. The resilience cultivated in those early days would soon be tested and rewarded on the grandest stages of her career. Career journey. The transition from a determined child to a Hollywood mainstay began to materialize with her first significant role in the feature film Barbershop 2, Back in Business. This initial taste of professional acting proved she had the charisma to hold her own. Alongside seasoned veterans, However, the true turning point, the moment that permanently altered the trajectory of her life, arrived when she secured the lead role in Aquila and the Bee. Her portrayal of a bright spelling bee champion from South Los Angeles resonated deeply with audiences and critics alike, catapulting her from obscurity into the national spotlight. The film established her not just as a capable child actor, but as a prodigious talent capable of carrying an entire narrative. Following this monumental breakthrough, she solidified her status as a household name by starring in the hit television series True Jackson, VP. This role was a massive milestone, making her one of the highest-paid child stars in the history of television at that time. She was commanding a staggering $20,000 per episode, a testament to her immense value and the massive viewership she drew. True Jackson, VP, not only brought substantial financial reward, but also cemented her influence over an entire generation of young viewers who saw themselves reflected in her confident, entrepreneurial character. As she matured, the transition from child star to respected adult actress presented a new set of hurdles. Many child actors fail to navigate this gap, but she tackled it with strategic brilliance. She began taking on more mature, complex roles, deliberately shedding her childhood image. A significant leap occurred with her involvement in the critically acclaimed film Hustlers, where she showcased a raw, grounded performance that proved her versatility. This momentum culminated in her starring role in Jordan Peele's blockbuster spectacle, Nope. Her magnetic performance in the film earned her widespread acclaim and significantly boosted her earning power, contributing heavily to her estimated annual income of over $1 million from various acting and hosting endeavors. Beyond acting, she diversified her portfolio, dominating the hosting space with her razor-sharp wit and infectious energy. She claimed a historic Primetime Emmy Award for her hosting duties on the game show Password, cementing her status as a versatile media personality. Her career is not just a list of credits. It is a blueprint for longevity in a notoriously fickle industry. She has consistently reinvented herself, expanding her empire into podcasting, music, and digital content creation. By refusing to be boxed into a single category, she has built a sustainable, multifaceted brand. From earning a modest paycheck for her earliest gigs to negotiating multi-million-dollar contracts and commanding global audiences, her journey is a spectacular testament to her enduring talent, relentless work ethic, and her unparalleled ability to connect with people across all mediums. As she continues to evolve, she remains a dominant force, consistently breaking barriers and setting new standards for what a modern entertainer can achieve. Her ability to seamlessly transition from heart-wrenching dramatic performances to uproarious comedic roles, and then effortlessly pivot to engaging television hosting, showcases a rare and dynamic skill set. She has cultivated a fiercely loyal fan base that has grown alongside her, supporting her every endeavor. Today, she stands not just as a participant in the entertainment industry, but as a driving force who dictates her own terms, creates her own opportunities, and continues to amass both critical acclaim and substantial wealth. Her professional journey, marked by early triumphs and continuous evolution, seamlessly paved the way for the extraordinary lifestyle she now enjoys. Real estates. The Encino Masterpiece, $5 million stepping into her most valuable property, the Encino Masterpiece, is an experience in pure, unadulterated luxury. Acquired for a staggering $5 million, this sprawling estate represents the pinnacle of high-end living, perfectly tailored to the demands of a busy superstar. Upon passing through the grand entryway, guests are immediately greeted by an awe-inspiring foyer, featuring soaring, double-height ceilings and a sweeping architectural staircase crafted from solid oak and custom-forged iron. The spatial dynamics of the home emphasize vast, open-concept living, allowing for seamless transitions between the primary gathering areas. The formal living room is anchored by a massive, floor-to-ceiling stone fireplace, flanked by oversized custom windows that flood the space with natural light. Moving deeper into the residence, the chef's kitchen serves as the undisputed heart of the home. It is an expansive, state-of-the-art culinary sanctuary equipped with professional-grade, stainless steel appliances, dual ovens, and a massive center island topped with imported marble. The sleeping quarters are equally impressive. The primary suite is a private sanctuary of massive proportions, featuring a dedicated sitting area and private access to a secluded balcony. The ensuite bathroom rivals any world-class spa, boasting dual vanities constructed from exquisite stone, a massive glass-enclosed steam shower with multiple rainfall showerheads, and a freestanding, deep-soaking tub positioned perfectly to offer tranquil views of the estate's private grounds. To maintain her rigorous physical regimen, the home also features a fully equipped, professional-grade home gym, complete with mirrored walls, shock-absorbent flooring, and the latest fitness technology. Stepping through the massive sliding glass doors reveals the outdoor oasis. The centerpiece of the backyard is a magnificent resort-style outdoor pool, complete with a Baja shelf, a cascading water feature, and a raised built-in spa, all surrounded by an expansive lounging deck perfect for soaking up the sun. The Atlanta Getaway, $3 million next in her impressive real estate portfolio, is the Atlanta Getaway, an elegant residence valued at $3 million. This home offers a distinctly different vibe, focusing on warm southern hospitality combined with modern sophistication. The interior layout champions a fluid, interconnected design. The main living space is characterized by wide plank hardwood floors and stunning architectural ceiling beams that draw the eye upward. A sleek, modern fireplace serves as the focal point of the living room, creating a cozy atmosphere perfect for relaxation after a demanding production schedule. The kitchen in this residence is an entertainer's dream, featuring an open layout that encourages social interaction. It boasts custom, sleek cabinetry, high-end integrated appliances that seamlessly blend into the woodwork, and a generously sized peninsula that doubles as a casual dining space. The primary bedroom suite in the Atlanta home is a masterclass in serene design. It features a vaulted ceiling and a custom upholstered headboard wall that adds a layer of plush texture to the space. The attached primary bathroom is a masterpiece of modern design, featuring a massive, open-concept wet room that houses both a soaking tub and a multi-jet shower system, all encased in floor-to-ceiling imported tile. One of the unique features of this home is the state-of-the-art home theater. It is outfitted with tiered plush seating, acoustic wall paneling, and a massive projection screen, providing the ultimate cinematic experience without ever having to leave the house. The transition to the outdoors is seamless, leading to a beautifully hardscaped patio area. Here, a pristine, geometric outdoor pool awaits, flanked by a sunken seating area with a central fire pit, creating a perfect environment for evening entertaining. The Studio City Hideaway, $1.8 million. Rounding out her impressive collection is the Studio City Hideaway, a charming and highly coveted property valued at $1.8 million. This home exudes a cozy yet undeniably chic atmosphere, perfect for quick stopovers or intimate weekends. The interior spaces are defined by their inviting scale and meticulous attention to detail. The main living room features a classic wood-burning fireplace and beautiful French doors that allow gentle breezes to sweep through the house. The kitchen, while more compact than those in her other properties, is incredibly efficient and beautifully appointed. It features pristine, custom cabinetry, top-of-the-line appliances, and a beautiful farmhouse sink that adds a touch of rustic charm to the modern space. The dining space is casually elegant, positioned directly beneath a striking, contemporary lighting fixture. The primary suite in the Studio City residence offers a tranquil escape, characterized by plush carpeting and large windows that frame the surrounding foliage. The accompanying bathroom is a bright, refreshing space featuring a classic clawfoot tub, a separate glass-enclosed shower, and elegant vintage-inspired fixtures that provide a timeless appeal. Each of these extraordinary properties, while vastly different in their interior aesthetics and layout, reflects a unique aspect of her dynamic lifestyle. From the sprawling, opulent entertainment spaces of the Encino estate to the high-tech cinematic luxury of the Atlanta home, and finally to the secluded, creative charm of the Studio City retreat, her real estate portfolio is a testament to her phenomenal success. They are not merely houses. They are carefully curated sanctuaries designed to provide comfort, inspiration, and absolute privacy for a star who spends her life in the public eye. Char Collection. The sheer magnitude of her success is brilliantly mirrored in her carefully curated garage. For a superstar, juggling the demands of motherhood, production sets, and high-profile events, a vehicle is far more than mere transportation. It is a mobile sanctuary. Her collection tells a story of evolving tastes, prioritizing ultimate luxury, supreme comfort, and cutting-edge technology. At the very pinnacle of her automotive collection sits the breathtaking Rolls-Royce Spectre, an absolute marvel of engineering that comes with a staggering price tag of $420,000. This vehicle represents the zenith of automotive opulence and aligns perfectly with her status as an industry heavyweight. The Spectre is an entirely electric luxury coupe, which means it glides through the bustling city streets in absolute eerie silence. For a woman whose days are filled with the chaotic noise of film sets, screaming fans, and blaring studio monitors, the profound quiet of the Spectre's cabin provides a much-needed meditative escape. The interior is a masterpiece of bespoke craftsmanship, featuring the finest hand-stitched leathers, exquisite wood veneers, and the iconic starlight headliner that mimics a clear night sky. It is the ultimate statement piece, a vehicle she chooses when attending elite industry galas or when she simply desires to be ensconced in unrivaled, whisper-quiet luxury after a grueling day of work. Next in the lineup is the incredibly versatile yet intensely luxurious Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600, valued at $170,000. This magnificent SUV tells the story of her transition into motherhood and her need for practical yet uncompromising family transport. When she needs to navigate the complexities of daily life with her child, the Maybach is the undisputed vehicle of choice. The rear cabin is designed to emulate the first-class section of a private jet, featuring fully reclining executive seats, folding tables, and incredibly advanced climate control systems. It provides an exceptionally smooth ride thanks to its advanced active suspension system that scans the road ahead and adjusts to eliminate bumps. This ensures that her son can sleep peacefully during long drives to remote filming locations or during weekend getaways. It perfectly bridges the gap between a highly functional family hauler and an elite, chauffeur-ready luxury cruiser. Rounding out this impressive trio is the dynamic and futuristic BMW X, which she acquired for $87,000. This all-electric SUV speaks to her modern, forward-thinking persona and her appreciation for cutting-edge technology. The iX is her daily driver, the vehicle she leaps into for quick errands, business meetings, or trips to the recording studio. The interior features a radically minimalist design, dominated by a massive, curved digital display and controls crafted from open-pore wood and crystal glass. It offers incredible acceleration and a highly advanced driver assistance suite, making the grueling traffic significantly more manageable. The iX is practical, incredibly sleek, and entirely sustainable, reflecting the lifestyle of a modern mogul who is always moving fast and looking toward the future. Together, these three phenomenal machines form a collection that is as dynamic, multifaceted, and impressive as the star who drives them. Every time she slides behind the steering wheel of the Spectre, loads her family into the spacious Maybach, or zips through the city in the iX, she is utilizing a machine perfectly selected for that exact moment in her life. This carefully chosen fleet proves that her approach to automotive luxury is not about mindless accumulation, but rather about enhancing every single facet of her extraordinary fast-paced world. Personal life. Beyond the dazzling red carpets, the multi-million dollar real estate, and the fleet of luxury vehicles. The true core of her world is profoundly grounded in her personal relationships and her unyielding commitment to her community. Her personal life offers a fascinating glimpse into the woman behind the powerhouse persona, revealing a depth and relatability that deeply endears her to millions. The most transformative milestone in her personal journey has undoubtedly been the transition into motherhood. Welcoming her son, Leotis, fundamentally shifted her perspective, anchoring her life with a profound new purpose. She has frequently spoken about how motherhood has not slowed her down, but rather ignited a fierce protective drive to build a lasting legacy. Her journey as a mother is a beautiful testament to her strength. She fiercely protects her child's privacy while still authentically sharing the universal struggles and triumphs of parenting. This delicate balance showcases a deep, unconditional love that clearly serves as the driving force behind her relentless work ethic. Of course, living life so publicly means that personal challenges are often thrust into the unforgiving glare of the spotlight. She has had to navigate complex relationship dynamics under intense public scrutiny, most notably a highly publicized controversy involving her former partner. When an outfit she wore to an Usher concert sparked public criticism from her partner online, it ignited a massive cultural conversation about double standards, motherhood, and relationship dynamics. Instead of retreating or issuing a standard PR-sanctioned apology, she faced the controversy head-on with remarkable grace and an unshakable sense of self-worth. She refused to be shamed, quickly turning the narrative around by leveraging the moment to release exclusive merchandise and starring in a music video with Usher himself. Her response was a masterclass in reclaiming one's narrative. She did not let the scandal define her. Instead, she utilized it to assert her independence and boundaries, demonstrating to her fans that she is unapologetically in control of her own life and body. Furthermore, her personal life is deeply enriched by her profound commitment to community and cultural involvement. She is actively engaged with numerous philanthropic organizations, dedicating significant time and resources to initiatives that uplift young people, particularly those from marginalized backgrounds. She is a prominent advocate for women's empowerment and mental health awareness, utilizing her massive platform to destigmatize therapy and encourage self-care among her followers. Her philanthropic efforts are not merely ceremonial. She is known for her hands-on involvement, frequently speaking at youth centers and supporting educational programs that provide crucial resources to the next generation of creatives. Ultimately, her personal life perfectly mirrors the fierce, authentic, and boss traits she brings to her career. She loves deeply, protects her peace fiercely, and refuses to apologize for her success or her choices. Whether she is navigating the beautiful chaos of raising a toddler, masterfully handling public controversies with wit and business acumen, or pouring her resources back into the community, she remains profoundly authentic. Her journey is a powerful reminder that true wealth is not just measured by the square footage of a mansion or the price tag of a car, but by the richness of one's relationships, the strength of one's character, and the positive impact left on the world. She stands as a shining example of a woman who has successfully integrated the massive demands of global stardom with the deeply human needs for connection, family, and purpose. The public persona we see, the confident, hilarious, and unstoppable force, is not an act. It is deeply rooted in the very real, hard-fought battles and beautiful triumphs of her personal life. She continues to inspire not because she is perfect, but because she is wonderfully, unapologetically real, proving that you can hold onto your roots while simultaneously reaching for the absolute highest stars in the sky. What do you think is the most inspiring part of her incredible journey? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this exclusive look into her phenomenal lifestyle, please hit that like button, subscribe to the Celeb Insider, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another video. See you next time.